Hey guys, welcome back to Soccer Gaming, where all Slackers can game. If you aren't already subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to come be a part of Soccer Nation. In this episode of the series, we're going to finish it out by doing the best young forwards. If you want to know the best young forwards to get on your team for this season and seasons to come, make sure you stick around. I'm doing this whole series because I wanted to give everyone the ability to go after young players that turn into absolute studs. So all of the episodes that I have done before, I have done the goalkeepers, I have done the defensive guys, I've done the midfielders, and in this episode, we're going to do the forwards that you want on your team that have the age of below 20, the current rating of 70 or below, and a potential of 86 or above. So let's get started out with the top guy, and that's going to be Pedro de la Vega, coming from Club Atletico Lanús. Coming in at 5'10", 154 pounds, this 18-year-old comes in at a 70 overall for Argentina. He plays the right wing and the left wing, and as you can see there, his sprint speed 87, 85 for acceleration definitely helps with those. Comes in at a 70 overall and a potential rating of 88. So going up 18 overall potential rating. He also has two traits of the speed dribbler and the technical dribbler, both very, very helpful on that left and right wing. Definitely a guy you want on your team if you're wanting to spend about $3.2 million, which is the value for him. I'm guessing 3.5, 3.75 will probably get him on your team at a 70 overall rating. Again, it goes all the way up to an 88 potential. Next guy we're going over is Mason Greenwood. He was on the list last year. I went and got him, and he was very, very good. Coming in at 6'2", 143 pounds. He's 17 years of age. Play that central forward, right midfielder, striker position. You can kind of put him anywhere you need to in there. Depends on kind of what you're running. I know last year I put him in at center attack midfielder, and he absolutely killed it. 17 years of age, from England, coming in at a 67 overall rating, has a potential of 87 overall rating. So again, a 20 potential overall guy that can increase from 67 to 87, and he's only 17 years of age. $1.3 million is what he's about worth, but I guess you can get him for 1.5, maybe 1.75 million. Will get Greenwood on your team. He has four traits on him: the finesse shot, the flare, the outside foot shot, and the technical dribbler, all very helpful in his roles. But if you're looking for a very young guy that can increase a lot for a very kind of low price of 1.3 million, go ahead and pick up Greenwood. Guy is Gonzalo Plata, coming from Sporting CP. He plays that right wing and left wing spot. 5'10", 143 pounds, 18 years of age, from Ecuador. Comes in at a 70 overall rating. He can go all the way up to a potential of 86. He is 3.2 million, so he's a little on that higher side as far as the value goes, but I'm sure you can go 3.5 and get him. He has 70 overall and only 18 years of age, so it's huge. Going to his three traits, he has the flair, the speed dribbler, and the technical dribbler. All very, very good traits to have for the right wing and left wing. Also wanted to show you the sprint speed of 83, acceleration 84, agility 85, so he's definitely going to get outside and run. If you're looking for someone at around a 70 current rating and could go up to an 86 on that right wing, left wing, go ahead and get Plata. Next guy is Hurtado, coming from Buenos Aires, 18 years of age, from Venezuela, 6 foot, 156 pounds, which is very, very tall for his striker. Comes in at a 70 overall, but can go all the way up to an 86 overall potential. So 16 levels there, and he's pretty good because he's only about 1.9 million. And most of the strikers around this level are getting a lot more. So about 1.9, you'll probably have to put 2.2 million into him to try to get him on your team. But at a 70 overall rating, going all the way up to an 86, Hurtado is a guy you want to go after. The next guy, I'm just going to call him Holland. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it or not, but he is 6'4", 191 pounds. So a big dude. He's a striker, 18 years of age, from Norway. Right now it has him at a 75 overall rating, and I want to apologize because when I put this in, I didn't download the newest update, and he was only a 60 and he was only a 69 overall. But right now it looks like he's about 75 overall, 86 potential rating. He's going to cost you about 8 to 9 million. So this is a guy, if you have the money, if you're looking for someone very, very good at the striker position, Holland is the place to go. Two traits he has is the finesse shot and the speed dribbler, both helpful in being a striker. Next guy we're going to go over is Julian Carranza, striker from Argentina. He is 6 foot, 165 pounds. Another bigger striker on the list. Comes in at age 18, 67 overall, and could go all the way up to the potential of an 86. So you're looking at about 19 levels of potential growth there. Again, 18 years of age, very, very young striker. Also, he's only worth about 1.7 million, so I'm thinking about 2.1 million. You could definitely get this guy on your team. And his one trait is the finesse shot, which will definitely help him as a striker. Next guy is Amenia Greene. Not sure if I pronounced his name correctly, but he is 5'11", 158 pounds, so another kind of smaller guy. I mean, he's almost at the 6 foot mark, but for a striker, it's kind of either they're really short or really tall. This guy is 19 years of age, from France, coming in at a 68 overall level. So you're looking at about 18 potential rating higher. As far as, he's 19 years of age, he can go up about 18 levels before he hits his potential of 86. His number one trait is the flair, and Greene, if you need a guy as striker for kind of a little bit less, he's looking at around a $1.7 million, $2 million guy. This guy is placed to go. Our next guy is going to be Pelle, coming from the AS Monaco Football Club, 6 foot 276 pounds. So this guy is a very big dude. Looking good for a striker. 67 overall is his rating currently. He goes all the way up to an 86, but at age 17, that is a very good thing. He's a 67 now for a 17-year-old. That is really, really good. And they're only wanting about 1.1. I'm guessing 1.5 million is where you'll probably settle around. But he's a very young guy for not a very steep price, and he goes all the way up to the potential of an 86. Also helps that one of his traits is injury prone, which is really good as far as strikers, because it seems like strikers are always getting injured. Next guy on the list from Arsenal is going to be Sokka, coming in at 17 years of age. He is 5'10", 154 pounds average as far as the strikers go. You can definitely tell that they have him right now at left mid and right mid, but I know they play him at striker. So if you're looking for a guy at left wing, right wing, striker, like right midfield, left midfield, Sokka is a guy that you're wanting right now. He comes in at a 66 overall level, goes all the way up to an 86 overall potential level, and his value is around that $1.1 million. So I'm guessing $1.5 million will get Sokka on your team. His one trait is the technical dribbler, so that's why they kind of have him at the left midfield, right midfield. But to me, Arsenal's going to put him in that striker position because he's a scorer. And our last guy we're going to go over is going to be Jeremy Doku, coming from RSC Anderlecht, 5'7", 132 pounds. So this is one of the smaller forward guys. He plays that right wing spot, and with the acceleration of 88, sprint speed 88, and agility of 93. This guy is crazy athletic. This guy is going to do a lot for your offense. Comes in at the age of 16, overall level 66, and can go all the way up to an 86. So this guy is going to gain about 20 levels throughout his career, all the way up to an 86. Right now they're looking for about 1.1 million, but I'm sure 1.5 will land him on your team. Doku has 3 traits, and those are the flair, the speed dribbler, obviously, and the technical dribbler. So he could do it all. The only thing he can't really do is necessarily he doesn't have a trait for scoring, but I'm sure that goals will come with that speed. So coming in at age 16, our youngest guy on this list, probably one of the top guys I'm telling you to go get. That's going to be Jeremy Doku, age 16, overall level 66, overall potential level 86, so you can gain 20 levels. So if you guys like this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button. On the left side will be the last episode where I told you what midfielders to get. On the right side will be all of the collection of the goalkeeper, the defensive backs, the midfielders, and now the strikers. Those will all be on the right side. So if you're wanting to watch any of those episodes, go ahead and click on that. Until next time, Slacker out.